This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football. It's the Connecticut Huskies against the UNLV Rebels. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Huskies head coach before the game. He has talked about the importance of communication to start this game. From the very opening drive, he wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to have to be at the very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They're going to run it here. Sees an opening. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks it up. Here he goes. Past the 10. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. The line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the running back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right.
It's caught. He's got room. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Here's Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskies, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And UConn's offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Throws to the tight end. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Huskies looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Coming after him. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Blocked by the receiver. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out, it's Walker. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. So the illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long now. It could be a crucial mistake for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. UConn has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Ross. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. The defense with pretty stout movement of its own. On 1st down, it's play action. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. He could go. Jukes to get past a man. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And they'll use the ground game here, fighting off the defender. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. It's a draw. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Looking downfield. It's Arnold. Using his legs here. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
I'm really impressed with this defense. This defense is so sound, and there's just nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback is looking out on the outside, and there's no easy throws. There's no 1st down throw, and he doesn't want to force it, which is a good decision. But even using his legs, there's people ready for him. There are players with their eyes on the quarterback looking to get a stop, and they're able to get a stop and force 4th down.
The Huskies offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. But you can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when you're...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. He's got some space. Look out. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
To the air, it's Arnold. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun handoff here. He's got space. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UConn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Solid game. You spot him out at the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. His home playoff crowd is going crazy. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. You get a timeout now from the Huskies. That's their first. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the receiver
makes the grab inside the 15. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. The field goal is good. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Bringing it out. It's Flowers. Loses the football. The scramble is on. The scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, UNLV. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last possession they moved it but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. And that will give them the lead now. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the 2nd half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Walker. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The kick team grabs the ball.
Chris, just a back-breaking mistake here to turn this ball over on the kick return inside of the 20. What a great opportunity now. This offense comes on the field. You've got to put this ball in the end zone.
Ball handed off. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important third down play coming up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you just got to protect the quarterback from himself. And as a play caller, you got to understand the pass rush has been good. You've been taking some big negative plays. Just hand the football off and punt it away. That quarterback is clearly rattled. Get him on the sidelines. Try to calm him down. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone. But again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? To throw, it's Arnold. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. And they'll just down it right here. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
It's a deep shot to the right, and it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaking free, end zone ahead.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. And when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
He knocks it through with confidence, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is zero rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Breaking free on the right. Touchdown, Rebels. That's how you finish a play. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fighting off the defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Huskies have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. UConn has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defense...
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The offense starts with excellent field position. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Now play is stopped here. We have an injury to one of the Rebels players. A junior defensive end. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now 2nd and 3. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Powers into the end zone. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Bringing it out, it's Walker. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Huskies looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You've got 1st and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, UConn. And the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And UConn's offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeps it on the draw. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And the Huskies will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pressure's on. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Grinding away on the ground. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Fires it on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Oh, he's bringing him. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach has got to be pulling his hair out.
Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Here comes the pressure. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Just been an awful game for this quarterback. Ball continues to go into harm's way. The timing is off. The ball placement is off. He's thrown several interceptions, and again, the ball is in the hands of the defense. This time, they just can't bring it in.
He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Rebels. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.